Alright, well, two things that I have to say. First, when it comes to Rika, and more importantly, the syringe. So, yeah, we had the moment of Rika apparently trying her best to shoot the quote unquote Mion with the syringe. She definitely got that syringe from the clinic. In fact, I would argue that this is the same kind of syringe that the Takano more than likely used on Tomitake. So Rika definitely knows some stuff about this whole ordeal, about taking this syringe from the clinic to use it. Rika definitely knows some stuff. Now, sadly, because of Shion's way of seeing things and being so hyper focused on the Sonozaki curse and the family and all that, she is definitely not gonna question like that syringe whatsoever. That syringe right over there is at the core of everything in my eyes, and she's not even gonna question it like once, more than likely in this. Like where she got that from? Well, what was that? She is not gonna bother with that, sadly. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Now the second thing. Man, what a streak of misfortune and horror we've had in these last parts. Which, oddly enough, this is the same thing that happened in chapter 2, except now we see all the murdering going on. Like the hag, our Mion being imprisoned, like Kimiyoshi, Rika. Next is gonna be Satoko, and in the end we have Keiichi. Man, Higurashi is such a depressing story. Which, I get it. It's a horror. Horror is 90% suffering and all that. Like, horror stories, horror movies tend to end in bad endings, even. But, man, it surely does not help my spirit whatsoever. And it is definitely not the first time on this channel, that's for sure. So, yeah, let's go through this. Oh god, now we have Satoko's murder to go through. Ugh.
園崎さんってどっち？姉？妹？
そんなのは知らん。自分で出て聞きなさい。
もしもし、ミオンか？シオンか？
私です。シオンです。こんばんは。
シオン！ゆうべはすまなかった。つい興奮して。
He must have been worried about how I hung up the phone so suddenly last night.
私たちは運命共同体なんです。
This actually reminds me of a chapter 2 moment where Keiichi mentioned the mayor Kimiyoshi, and I think for what I remember, Shion was having like quite a breakdown, like, how come you didn't tell me about Kimiyoshi's fate, or something like that. Like at some point I was thinking maybe she didn't know, but if she's gonna have the same kind of breakdown as right now, or I don't know if it already happened, I don't know. But if that happens, man, Shion is a very good actress, not gonna lie.
互いの無事の確認が自分たちの安全の唯一の保証なんです。
ああ、それについては同感だ。
だから私たちは互いの知っている情報を共有する必要があります。高野さんたちみたいな死に方をしないために。
Goop. I heard Keiichi is so lovely.
では、昨日の続きを話します。もう怒らないで聞いてくれますよね。
ああ、大丈夫だ。
Keiichi agreed to be quiet and listen. I explained the dangerous situation Keiichi was in once again. Just like how some evil people in the village attacked Takano-san and Tomitake-san. They might attack us any day. It was ironic, of course, that while I was warning him, I was also the one who made sure the curse would fall upon him. Yeah.
互いに何か気になることがあったら報告し合いましょう。互いの持つ小さな断片を合わせていけば、ひょっとすると高野さんたちを殺した いいえ、今年の事件に限らない。過去の連続事件を解決する鍵が見つかるかもしれません。
うん、そうだな。確かにそうだ。
では、まずは言い出した私からいきます。最近、誰かに監視されているような気がします。
I was making this up. I just wanted him to realize how urgent this situation was.
と言っても、気のせいかもしれません。でも一応報告します。今は気のせいだと思っていますけど、もしもケイちゃんも同じように誰かに監視されているように感じるなら、これは気のせいじゃないのかもしれませんから。
そういうことなら安心しろ。少なくとも俺の方は大丈夫だ。
It seemed like nothing had happened to Keiichi today, at least. Now that the heads of all the three families were gone, it was possible the cursed system had been destroyed entirely. Well, no. That's definitely not the case. Like, as long as people don't know that Oreo is dead, or even Kimiyoshi and such, there was always going to be some random ass like, according to your system, as far as I understand, there's always going to be some random ass villager that is gonna put into fruition the curse, even without the Oreo telling them specifically, because Oreo wills it apparently. Like, there's always going to be some random ass villager who, as long as they know that Keiichi and Shion went inside the storehouse, they are gonna target Keiichi above all else. Like, even without Oreo saying anything. If that was the case, then Keiichi might not be attacked after all. But there was someone who did want to attack him. That meant part of the system was still alive. Yeah, exactly. In other words, my mission wouldn't be accomplished just yet. I mean, if we were to go with your theory of the curse system, what can we even do? What are we gonna do? Kill every single villager in that case? Nah. Keiichi is like a litmus test in this situation. I don't know whether or not all my enemies were gone, depending on if Keiichi got bitten. He sure is a very useful man. After that, I went along with what Keiichi said. I made sure he was fearful of Mio, as well as all the three families. I explained to him the possibility that the whole village was involved, and that the curse of Oyashiro-sama might be some sort of system. Wait, did Shion actually talk about this? Like in chapter 2? Then I remembered Shion. I mean, I know that this Shion right over here told Keiichi to be very careful of Mion, but did she talk about the curse system? Then I remembered Shion wouldn't know too much about the disappearance of the mayor, so I continued. Okay, and here we're gonna have Shion pretending that she didn't know about the mayor's disappearance, and she's gonna start pretending to freak out.
私もついさっき聞いたんですが、君吉のおじいちゃんが行方不明になったって本当ですか？
村長さんのことか。なんだシオン、聞いてないのか？
何も知らないです。お父さんが電話でそう話してるのをまた盗み聞いただけですから。
ああ、実はな、ゆうべ会合の後、家に帰ってこないとかでひなみ沢中で大騒ぎになったんだ。村中で探したみたいだけど、まだ見つかったって話は聞かないな。警察も探してるはずなんだけど。
なんでそんな大事な話を先にしてくれなかったんですか？
悪い。もう知ってると思ってたんだよ。隠す気なんかなかった。
ケイちゃん、私どうしよ
う。どうした？話せよ。俺たちの間で隠し事はなしだろ。
ごめん。隠すつもりはなかったんです。 ちょっと言うのが前後したっていうか。
俺たちは仲間だろ。怒ったりしないから正直に話せよ。
私、君吉のおじいちゃんに打ち明けたんです。
君吉のじいさんってのはシオンにとって相談できる心安い人なんだろ。
はい、私のこと小さい頃から本当に可愛がってくれて、私いつも意地悪なことをしてたのに、いつもニコニコと笑って、私の言うことは何でも聞いてくれて、本当に優しい人だったのに。
落ち着けよシオン。別に死んでしまったわけじゃないだろ。そんな簡単に諦めるなよ。
Keiichi tried to make me feel better, but he had no idea what was actually going on. He really made me laugh.
村長さんに、私、あの晩、最後殿に忍び込んだこと、誰かにそれを見られてて、私たちを狙っている人がいるって。
村長さんは高野さんたちがまともじゃない死に方をしたのを知ってるのか？
はい、知っていました。あの二人がお社様のたたりで死んだから、私はその怒りを鎮める生贄にされるんじゃないかって、本当に率直に言いました。
ああ、それで
君吉のおじいちゃん、怒らなかった。そしてにっこり笑って、しおんちゃんがちゃんと反省してるなら鬼隠しになんかなるものかって、本当に笑いながら任せなさいって。
I actually got a little sad while saying that. Uncle Kimiyoshi had been so reliable. And I was happy when he said that he would protect Shion. I truly was happy. If only he hadn't said anything to insult Satoshi-kun.
私のせいです。私が打ち明けてしまったから。
よせよシオン。シオンのせいじゃないよ。
いいえ、私のせいなんです。私が打ち明けてしまったから。君吉のおじいちゃんが知ってしまったから。だから殺されてしまったに違いないんです。だって打ち明けてすぐなんですよ。打ち明けて大丈夫って言ってくれたその晩に消えてしまった。
It was such a strange feeling. I wasn't upset at all. But as I pretended to be upset, I muttered a word of prayer for Kimiyoshi's safety. I started to feel that emotion growing inside me. I was only pretending to be distressed to feel Keiichi. Yet the emotion I feigned began welling up inside me. It felt like I was being consumed by that emotion. Well, I guess that's good. There is still humanity in you left. So the words coming from my mouth, one word I intentionally said. They were words that consuming emotion forced me to say. It was like someone else inside of me was doing the talking instead. I mean, that is acting 101. And I was just watching that someone talk from a short distance away.
これは全部私たち4人のトガだったはず。他人に話してはいけないことだったんです。話したから殺されてしまった。知ったから殺されてしまった。打ち明けたから殺されてしまった。
おい待てよ。そんな奴なら打ち明けた村長を殺す前にお前から先に殺すに決まってるじゃないか。順番が違うよ。殺されるなら俺かシオンが先。他の奴らが先に死んだりするものか。
順番はあります。私たちを一番最後に殺すつもりに違いないんです。
なんだって。
人思いに殺さないで親しい人たちから順々に殺していって散々悲しい思いをさせた後に殺す、そういう狙いに違いないんです。
Yeah, the Yashiro curse sure is funny that way. What I just said scared even me. killing our loved ones first to harm us emotionally, and only then kill us at the height of our suffering. Oh, felt something crawling up my spine. That's awesome. It's an awesome idea. I must not be human anymore. I really am a demon. A human could never think of such cruel things. And here I was, saying that you still have some humanity in you left. That would be one incredible hell. Your close friends dying one at a time after being tortured. And after all that, you yourself get killed. What a great way to destroy someone's life. Why was I getting so excited about this? Because I could get going with that plan right away.
リカちゃんだ。
え、今なんて言ったんですか？
俺も実は打ち明けたんだ。リカちゃんに今日。
リカちゃんってリカちゃまのことですか？フルデ神社のリカちゃま？
そうだよ、リカちゃんだよ。俺もどうしようもなく不安で打ち明けたんだ。リカちゃんに。
そうしたらリカちゃまはなんて？
猫さんの心配しすぎなのです。僕がきっと何とかしてあげますですよ。で、リカちゃんはそう言って。ごめんシオン。俺ちょっとリカちゃんのことが心配になっちゃって。
あ、はい。そんなに心配でしたらぜひ電話を。安否を確認してみてください。
ああ、そうさせてもらう。
また明日もこのくらいの時間に連絡します。それをもって私の安否確認としてください。
わかった。待ってる。じゃあな。すまん。切るぞ。
Keiichi hung up roughly. What a hilarious conversation with Keiichi. Everything was just too damn funny. Keiichi Maebara. Go ahead and struggle helplessly. Run all over the village and see if the curse is still alive. Go ahead and see if my enemies are still around. I left for a while, and then calmed down. I'd already got rid of the bicycles and shoes belonging to Rika and Satoko. My house was, for the moment, taken care of. I could expect Keiichi to run around in a panic, to ask for help from someone, and then ultimately come to Mion. More than likely, the youth group would end up looking for Rika like they did with the mayor. I'd probably have to endure another long night again, knowing nobody would find her. I decided to wait until the phone rang. Wait, hold on a second. It said I already got rid of the bicycles and shoes belonging to Rika and Satoko. Wait, does this mean that that Shion already dealt with Satoko off screen? Oh, thank God. Well, I mean, not thank God that she that Shion got rid of Satoko. It's just that we didn't get to see it. Like, thank fuck. I surely did not want to experience that. Which, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, you know, Shion going after Satoko, that's like, from what we've seen in this chapter, that is surely something that would have been important, like, plot-wise, to see, you know? But apparently we prioritized seeing Rika's death more than seeing Satoko's death, apparently. Quite interesting. I killed time by watching TV until it did.
ケイちゃん、本気で言ってんの？もし冗談だったらかなり怒るよ。
I scolded Keiichi for suspecting that Rika had disappeared.
みーちゃん、本当に冗談だったなら怒るんじゃなく笑おうよ。 だって冗談なんだから。私たちはそれが冗談であることを確かめなくちゃいけない。
そうだね。機嫌の悪そうなことを言ってごめん。
Arena rebuked me. While she looked quiet, I felt that she could be very terrifying under her skin. I had no basis for the impression, but I still felt that way. I just didn't like her. I had disliked her ever since that rainy day at the bus stop. It wasn't that we didn't get along, though. How should I put it? I was at a loss for how to explain it. Ah, that was it. I found a good example. When I was little, I always wanted to play tennis. I had my relatives take me to a tennis court, and they all praised my skill. I was doing nothing more than hitting a ball with a racket. But they told me I was talented, and that made me happy. When I went to school, I told my classmates I played tennis, and they told me that I was talented too. And then, one of my classmates, who was usually very quiet, said she also played tennis. Not only did she play, but she took lessons. Although I bragged about my serve, I was no match for her. I felt lonely and insulted that everyone was paying attention to her and not me. Well, Arena does have her charms. She was usually very quiet, but suddenly I realized that she knew more and had a lot more experience than me. Oh boy, don't tell me that this is like a way for the story to say that Arena is even more fucked up than Shion, demon-wise. Which, you know, we've seen that with our own eyes. Arena at the bus stop was just like that. I thought of myself as a demon now. I had awakened a part of me that was half human and half demon. The part that lived in Onikafuji village. In fact, I had already stepped into a world where normal humans couldn't go. I had already surpassed my human limits. I generally thought of myself as a superior being, having transcended the realm of mortals. But when my eyes met with Rena Ryuga's, I felt what I did long ago with tennis. Why? Why did I feel that way with Rena? I heard that in the animal world, during battle, animals glare at each other to display their strength. Only humans have to punch or kick each other to feel superiority or inferiority. Most animals can tell just by glaring at each other. Oh yeah. Arena has done plenty of that too, so that's another good example, I guess. In that case, could it be the same with Rena?
みーちゃん大丈夫？
ああ、ごめん。ほらさ、昨日から寝不足で。ごめん。
Keiichi climbed up a ladder and tried to peek into the window on the second floor, where Rika and Satoko lived. It was my job to hold down the ladder. Rena cautioned me to hold on to it tightly.
みーちゃん、私念のため本宅の方も見てくるね。
Alright, well, I guess so. Now this is the moment from chapter 2 where it all started with the Satoshi theory. Which, you know, at the very least I'm glad that my feelings were right on that one. There was definitely something between Shion and Satoshi because of this one moment. Well, no, actually no, it was Satoko. Like, she was being really pissed off at Satoko here.
すぐ戻るから。
ごめん。よろしく。
Rena ran off after that. When I looked up, I saw Keiichi trying to open the window, but all of them were locked.
本宅ってなんだ？
Keiichi asked me from the top of the ladder.
古出家の本当の家だよ。両親が亡くなって以来、ずっと放置してあるそうだけど。
あ、 そうか。リカちゃんのご両親って亡くなってるんだよな。
サトコも親はいないよ。お社様のたたりってことで両親が崖から落っこちてね。お兄さんだったサトシ君もいなくなっちゃって。
サトシって前に聞いた名前だな。
He heard the name before. I felt anger growing inside of me. Don't you know whose desk you're using every day? You act as if it belongs to you. You drop food on it while eating lunch. You drool on it while taking a nap. Don't you know who it really belongs to? Jesus Christ. Man, a simple mentioning of Satoshi, not even insulting Satoshi, but a simple mention of Satoshi, and not even knowing who the fuck that guy is gonna make Shion go bonkers inside herself. Why am I acting this way? I'm Mion. Satoshi-kun doesn't even exist anymore. He was demoned away. It's hardly Keiichi's fault that he didn't know. Well, I mean, at least you... Again, ping pong, like 180 with Shion. Sometimes she's logical, other times, like, the emotions are just downright controlling her. At least, Shion... is aware that Keiichi doesn't know. It really isn't his fault.
サトコはリカちゃんと一緒にこの小屋で暮らしてるんだよ。互いに身寄りのない一人ぼっち同士。助け合ってね。
本宅って言ったか？そっちで暮らした方が楽だろうに。
初めはそうしてたみたい。でも、両親を思い出すから辛いって言って。
After everyone in Satoko's family died, she started living with Rika. Okay, I'm back again to continue the lovely adventures of Higurashi. Now, here are a couple of things that I want to say here, folks. We're going to be doing something a little bit different for the rest of the chapter. As I said in at the beginning of this part, I assume it's going to be the beginning of this part when I talked about how sad Higurashi has been. Like, 4 out of 5 chapters are gonna have ended. I mean, this chapter is surely gonna end the same way as chapter 2, so it's gonna end in a bad note. So that would make 4 out of 5 chapters that have ended in a typical horror fashion, in a bad ending and all that, like on a sour note. And not gonna lie, it has lowered my spirits lately to the point where it has become a little bit difficult for me to record these. Especially with these, like, this killing spree that Shion is going through. So, we're gonna be doing this. For the rest of the chapter, I'm not gonna voice, like, the narration. I'm just gonna say my thoughts. Like, we're gonna have a little bit of a change of pace right over here, so that we can go through this much easier for me, for the sake of my mental health. So hopefully you guys are going to be okay with this. So with that being said, let's see. And this is surely going to be the part where Shion is going to have like her meltdown when it comes to Satoko and Satoshi. That is a good logic. Like, the reason why it didn't fall on Satoko of all people was because they were friends. If Rika had something to do with it, in Shion's eyes. Though, okay, like according to Shion's curse system right over there, it doesn't matter if Rika tries her best to protect Satoko from ever being killed, some random ass villager, according to the system, is gonna get her eventually. So kind of hard to stop something like that. And I guess the same kind of pull Mion would have as well, to try their best to protect Satoko. Now, here's the thing that I said before. I know that we kind of skipped Satoko's torture / death from Shion's perspective, which kind of surprised me. But just watch. We're gonna be able, at some point, we're gonna go back home and we're gonna see Shion torture Satoko, like in the chambers and such. It's like, damn it. So we technically didn't skip. Let's hope. Let's not. There she goes.
ミオン、お前今なんて言った？
呪われてるって言ったの。
ミオン、お前なんて顔してんだよ。
北条里子はね、お社様のたたりを一身に受けた呪われた子なの。
Okay, what is that? She cornered Satoshi-kun, ... and as a result, Satoshi-kun disappeared. What in the world is that? I was thinking it's a long insult, but... Surely we're seeing, the thoughts that Shion had at this point when we had that breakdown, in the stairs with Keiichi. Holy mother of God. Quite filled with power in her mind, that's for sure. Now she's gonna deliver it? Mother of God. Yeah, become Oyashiro-sama. Oh, thank God we're not. For the love of God. Okay, nobody here. Rena and Keiichi are gonna do their investigation over here. They lived alone. Alright. Using like the position as the leader, like the leader to kind of go forward first and see the investigation clues and such. And get rid of it before Red Eye and Keiichi discover it. Everyone looking around, while Shion can only, cannot help but laugh inside of her, or get bored, just like last time.
ミオンちゃん、おじゃが池の方もぐるっと探したけど全然ダメだね。
Ojaga Lake. That's a new name that I have not heard of.
池の中も照らしたけど明るくなんないとわかんないよ。
うん、ありがとうございます。婦人部の皆さんがお味噌汁を作ってくれてますので、召し上がって休んでください。
ミオンちゃん、あの二人って自転車どこに止めてたんか知ってるかい？
さあ、多分境内の階段の下じゃないかな。まさかあの階段を担いで上がったりはしないでしょう。
ないんだよね、二人の自転車がさ。どこかに行っちゃったんだろうかね。
自転車で遊びに行ったならそうかもしれんな。町か。
だとするとHinamizawaの中にはいないんかもしれんな。
そういえばリカちゃまがいなくなったってのは誰が最初に気づいたんだ？
ん？ああ、ケイちゃんだけど、急に虫が知らせたんだとか。
前原屋敷のせがれさんか。なんや怪しいな。
そういえば前原家は来てないのか、この一大事の時に。
前原家は懲戒未加入だから青年団の連絡網に入ってないんよ。
なあ、すったらんしょうがな。
俺。
Okay, well that's an interesting detail to take into account, I guess.
入ったろ懲戒。あれさね、連絡網に名前が載ってないだけんと違う？連絡網新年に作ったきりやんね。途中から越してきたから載ってない。
前原のせがれさんの虫の知らせってのがどうもな。
第一発見者が一等怪しい言うやんね。そのせがれはどこ行ったんかいね。
さっき松林の方にふらふら行くのを見たよ。誰か呼んでくる？
Yeah.
ケイちゃん、どこ行ってたんだよ。
Like the thing about the bikes is that, well, if Shion was able to, she would have put the bikes like right there, but kind of hard to move like from one place to another, like with the bikes as well. So, yeah.
ケイちゃんまでいなくなったのかと心配したよ。
You have to go back and forth.
すまん。
おやおやおや。
どうもどうも。Hey, it's Oishi.
おいしい匂いが漂ってくると思ったら。
He smells murder. He smells death. Pooh, Shion, you reek as of late. Have you showered lately?
これはぜひご評判に預かりたいですね。
I heard the loud, sticky voice of a middle-aged man. Yeah, he sure did. Yoichi. Yeah, it has become quite chaotic this year. Alrighty then, let's see about these new tips. Now we're getting into the final stages. Next is gonna be Keiichi. Rika Furure. Yep. You surely got that information from Takano, that's for sure, and her notes from last year. No mentioning of the syringe? No? Oh. Everything is a mystery, including that creepy syringe. And I guess she's not gonna question it. I guess it makes sense for the rest of the chapter, that is. Like, it wouldn't really make sense for her to just suddenly go to the clinic and see where the syringe came from right now, especially since her next step is definitely gonna be Keiichi. I guess in Shion's eyes, it must be punishment. Like, you, Shion, are gonna be punished for all this because she knew about this, and then she would have let Keiichi walk away. Oh. Now see, this is like one of the parts where I'd say that this whole system thing that Shion thought of is kind of bullshit. Except for the fact that there's a little bit of backing when it comes to that. Like, if I'm to think that Keiichi's murder of Teppei was protected by the girls at very least. Although that would be just the girls exclusively, because maybe a lot of stuff may have happened in the previous years when it comes to deaths that involved the girls, so they would have experience in hiding this stuff. But the rest of the village? I don't know. god. Is she gonna scribble for the rest of the notebook? Just in similar fashion to how somebody goes insane by the end of the notebook. Like it becomes like unintelligible. I think that's the word. Yeah. But nonetheless.
よっ皆さんまだ生きてる
Oh god, I fucking knew it. No wonder we completely skipped like the whole meeting Satoko in similar fashion to Rika and then skipping her possible death. It's because here we're gonna see like the whole interaction with Satoko and the suffering.
君吉のおじいちゃん死んだ人殺し人殺し君吉のおじいちゃん生きてるなら正直に生きてるって言ってくださいよ死体のふりして逃げ出そうなんて通用しないから最終通告生きてる生きてるなら返事してね
Yeah, I think that he's dead. Ugh.
どうしてこんなことをするんですのシオンさんんああなるほどシオンじゃなくて私が本当のミオンあんたたちがミオンだと思ってた方がシオンまあややこしいだろうから理解しなくて結構よくもみんなをリカをフルでリカは自業自得あいつは私を殺しに来たんだよ返り討ちにしたのさそんなことあるわけありませんわリカがそんなことするわけない信じないならそれでもいいよあんたにはどうでもいいことだし私をどうするつもりなんですの殺す今頃罪が分かったかいあんたはそれをサトシ君の時にしなかっただからサトシ君は虫けらのように殺されてしまったんだあんたはサトシ君を救える100億の瞬間を見捨てた見殺したそうさそれがあんたの罪なのさ
Oh.
よーし、シオン。じゃあこうしよう。聡子の助け方を教えてあげよう。あんたはこれから1000回ごめんなさいって言うんだよ。言い終わったら聡子を解放する。どう？私は嘘をつかないよ。あんたが1000数えたら絶対に約束を守る。あんたがけじめをつけたってことをちゃんと理解してね。さあ、どうするの？ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんな 泣くのはあんたの専売特許だね。泣けばニーニーが来てくれる？ニーニーがかけてきて私を跳ね飛ばしてあんたを助けてくれるのかな？サトコ、私の声が聞こえる？聞いてる？聞けよこら！あんたは自分の罪が分かってる？あんたの存在がどれほどにサトシ君を追い詰めていたか。ニーニー、ニーニー。そう、あんたはニーニーって泣けばよかった。泣きさえすればいつもサトシ君がかばってくれた。でもね、サトシ君の負担ってものを考えたことがある？サトシ君はね、あんたのヒーローでなければ不死身でもない。あんたと同じに傷つけば血も流れ、痛めばうめく、全く同じ人間なの。あんたの代わりに矢面に立ってくれたサトシ君の痛みをあんたは理解していたの？してない。しようとさえしなかった。あんたはサトシ君に甘えてた。サトシ君に寄生していた。そうさ、サトシ君が傷ついて流すその血を舐めてお前は生きてきたのさ。そんな呪われた身でありながらこの後に及んでまだサトシ君の名を呼ぶのか。あんたはその罪を今から償うのさ。私の手によってね、好きなだけ泣き叫べばいい。そしていくら泣いてもサトシ君が助けに来てくれないことを知るがいい。そう、お前が追い詰めた、お前がいなくした、お前がサトシ君を殺してしまったんだ。
Are we done here, Shion? Did you let it all out, or?
どうしたよ。右腕はもう感覚がない。じゃあ左腕にするか。
I guess not. It's a long, long night.
どうしたの？叫ぶと私を喜ばすと思って、せめて悲鳴を絞って抵抗ってわけ。そりゃいいや。
ええ、私もそう思ってましたのよ。
は？
私がニーニーを追い詰めたからいなくなってしまった。ニーニーがいなくなったその日にもう気づいてましたのよ。
Hmm.
あ、
私が甘えていた。ニーニーのすねをかじり続けてしまった。ニーニーも辛かったはずなのに、私はニーニーにすがることをやめられなかった。その点につきましては、あなたの言う通りですわ。弁解の余地なんて、ありませんでしたよ。
ちょっと意外だね。あんたが自分の罪に自覚があったとはね。
ニーニーはきっと帰ってきてくれる。いつかきっと帰ってくるんですの。でもね、帰ってきたら私もう一人前になっているところを見せるんですのよ。私もうニーニーに甘えない。背中に隠れたりしない。しっかりした一人前になったことを教えてあげるんですの。
帰ってきたらいいね。帰ってきたら。
ニーニーはきっと帰ってきてくれますの。絶対に帰ってきてくれますの。それまで待ってるんですのよ。そしてニーニーに今まで甘えてきて本当にごめんなさいって謝るんですの。それまで負けるものか。もう私は絶対にニーニーに甘えたりしないの。どんな苦難にもニーニーの助けを呼ばない。泣かない。叫ばない。泣いたらニーニーが来てしまう。だから私は一人で耐えてみせるんですのよ。上等抜かすな小娘が。私をいじめて楽しいならいくらでもお楽しみあそばせ。でもね、それで私がニーニーに助けを求めたりするのを期待しているんでしたらお気の毒ですわね。私は泣かないんだから、絶対に疑うなら好きなだけ試してみろ。ニーニーは見ててくれる。私が本当に我慢強くなって一人前になったことを見ててくれる。私が泣き虫じゃなくなったことを見ていてくれる。それをニーニーが見届けてくれたとき、きっとニーニーは帰ってきてくれるんですのよ。さあ、いくらでも試してみろ。私は泣かない。涙も見せない。北条聡子がどれほどの強さを持つか試してみろ。ニーニー、見てますわよね。見ててくれますわよね。聡子はこんなにも我慢強くなったんですのよ。もう何が起こってもへこたれませんの。こんなことをこの程度で、こんなくらいで私は泣かない。助けを呼ばない。耐えられる。耐えてみせる。ニーニーが私に代わって傷ついてくれた痛みにはこんなのはるかに及ばないんだから。
It is Satoko indeed. thing is, she doesn't even have to go through this in order to prove that she's strong for Satoshi. Like, I'm hating this. There is still a little bit of hope. As I do believe as well that he is out there.
たたりだろうと、この村の何者かの陰謀だろうと、僕は絶対に消えない。消されない。
消えないよ、サトシ君は。
消えないよ、サトコに。あのぬいぐるみを買ってやるまではね。もうすぐお給料がもらえることになってる。その日までは絶対に消えない。おばさんが帰ってきたからもう切るよ。
あ、うん。
ミオン。
何？
サトコのこと頼むからね。
Maybe we're gonna have a little bit of change of heart for Shion. At least a little bit. You can't deny that you have a little bit of respect for Satoko by this point because of what happened here. As you should have. Like, the target of hatred should never have been on her. I said this from the beginning, Shion. Like, the family, the curse, the village, whatever, but Satoko of all people, no. So, I hope that you get to see a little bit of that, at the very least, by the end of this. Like, it really sucks that Shion is having this self-realization right now, especially about Satoko and Satoshi, and it's just too late.
もう数えなくていいよ。ご苦労さん。鬼ってのも悪くないね。人が泣いたり叫んだりするのを見るのがこんなにも楽しいものだなんて知らなかったよ。私も人の世ってやつを十分に楽しませてもらったからね。そのうち自らの命を絶って鬼の国へ帰らせてもらうよ。でも安心しな。その前にちゃんとあんたは殺していく。あんたを殺すために今があるんだもの。私はそのためにいる。人を嘆かせて泣き声をすするのが私の鬼の優越だもんね。そうだ、あんたはケイちゃんが好きだったね。よし、あんたの前でケイちゃんを引き裂いてあげるよ。これは極めつきだね。その後にあんたを殺し、私も殺そう。そうさ、鬼ヶ淵村は鬼の村。かつて鬼ヶ淵より湧き出した鬼が村を襲った伝承のある村。私もまた伝承の鬼たちのように猛威を振るい、そしてお社様の裁きを待とう。それでこそ、ひなみざわ村にふさわしい災禍と言えるだろうね。